The sun was shining brightly over Greenwood School, and the playground was alive with the sounds of children laughing and shouting as they played. But sitting under a large oak tree, Lily Green, with her bright blue eyes and wild curly hair, wasn't laughing. She was staring at her feet, her thoughts far away, while her friends ran around playing tag. Lily had always been a little different. She was quieter than the other children, more thoughtful, and loved to spend her time reading books rather than playing football or skipping rope. Her friends had always accepted her for who she was, until recently. "Lily, why don't you just come play with us?" asked Tom, her best friend, as he jogged over, a puzzled look on his face. Lily hesitated, her fingers nervously twisting a strand of her hair. "I don't know, Tom. I'm just not good at those games." Tom sat beside her, looking concerned. "You're good at lots of things, like you're brilliant at drawing, and you always have the best ideas for stories. Just because you're not good at football doesn't mean you're not good at anything." Lily sighed. She knew Tom meant well, but something had been bothering her ever since the first day of school this term. It wasn't that she didn't want to play with her friends. It was just that recently everyone had started calling her things, labels they were called. Lily the bookworm. Lily the quiet one. Even Lily the dreamer seemed to follow her everywhere. At first it hadn't bothered her. She liked books and quiet corners, and she liked dreaming up her own worlds in her imagination. But lately, it felt as though those labels were all anyone saw. It was like the world expected her to always be quiet, always be the bookworm, and never be anything else. "Why do you let people call you those things?" Tom asked, his voice gentle but firm. "You're more than that, Lily. I know you are." Lily looked at her friend and bit her lip. She thought about his words. Was she more than a label? What if being known only for reading books and staying quiet meant that she couldn't be anything else? What if that's all she'd ever be? Just then, Maggie and Charlie, two of their classmates, came running over. They were laughing and out of breath. "Come on, Lily," Maggie called. "Come play with us. You can't hide under the tree all day." Lily hesitated. She knew she wasn't good at sports, but that didn't mean she couldn't try, did it? I'll give it a go," Lily said, standing up slowly, feeling the familiar flutter of nerves in her stomach. She wasn't sure if she could play properly, but she was tired of sitting on the sidelines, being the quiet one in the background. The game was a mix of tag and hide and seek, and soon enough, Lily found herself running, laughing and dodging, not thinking about being perfect or getting the moves just right. It felt strange at first, but as she ran and joined in, she realized that the labels others gave her didn't have to define who she was. She could be more than one thing, more than the quiet bookworm. She could be the girl who loved stories and the girl who ran around with her friends, laughing and playing. When the game ended and everyone collapsed onto the grass, panting and grinning, Tom nudged Lily. "See, that was fun. You're good at this too." Lily smiled, a warm feeling spreading through her chest. "Thanks, Tom. I think I might just be more than a label after all."